busy, busy. 6:47 p.m. West Coast time. It's still Tuesday night of May the 21st, 2024. Yeah, I know. I pumped out the logs and punter just got drafted, but I'm gonna just put them out there as win files and see what happens. Just put them on public, and some of those I'll be sending over to people. Uh, Let them look at the stuff. Now, for the most part, it's going to be just generic stuff I'm putting out there. Who am I? I am the Weaver John C. of Rosamond, California. How you doing? Okay. We are having an issue, boys and girls. I'm looking at a lot of politics stuff happening on YouTube. I'm scratching my head and going bewildered and bejiggered and going on a lunatic rant because I'm still struggling on how to understand this stuff. One report, or what's equating to several reports that people are getting. Aid trucks out in Gaza. I don't know if they're coming from the pier or going through the gate on Egypt's border. Whatever it is, the aid trucks are not getting to the people because they're getting attacked by so-called Israeli settlers or people supporting Hamas or something. I don't know. Or stuff is being denied Hamas by the stuff getting attacked left and right. And it's just confusing and conflicting as hell on that. And the United States is still scratching their heads on this situation over here. Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame them scratching their heads on this situation because I don't know how to make of it either. When you have aid trucks that are supposed to get to people and they're not getting to people, there had been reports coming from the independents out there that the food is being captured by Hamas. Is supposed to be selling it over to the people, but it's supposed to be distributed for free. So no wonder Israel is having a conniption fits. We have Israeli soldiers not even helping out, protecting that convoys coming through to make sure the food is given to the people. I don't know what the hell they're doing in Israel anymore. I know that the freedom of press that we try to enjoy out here is being threatened on a constant basis out there. Is when you have a news truck and a news organization satellite area gets shut down because Ministry of Defense doesn't want any information being leaked out of Gaza. And they also kept saying that any journalists out there are not allowed in Gaza to report on what the casualty count is and how deteriorating the situation is going. But of course, the Ministry of Defense of Israel decided, okay, well, they're going to ease up on the Associated Press on this one, but not on Al Jazeera because they called them a terrorist organization. There's a report on things happening, and they can't report things happen. So basically, the Ministry of Defense wants everything under control in Israel, under their control. That wasn't bad enough. I came across news articles, and I'm still scratching my head on this one. And I need to understand this one before I. Oh, God. There's bills going through the House of Representatives of bills being introduced to affect American citizens one way or another. Of course, you're trying to figure out what the hell I'm talking about. Well, shall we try to figure that out together? I need to get the information about the bills that was being passed this week. So, going over to congress.gov and trying to see the bills that they're getting inserted. Let's see. Portable connectivity. Public service. Now, what I want to know is the insertion of new bills being introduced. So, we have on the floor today that was being inserted. It was being talked about online. And I'm still trying to figure that information out. Give me 1 second here. Okay, it took me some time. HR 1021, for those who want to put that information into their uh, research column there. Ogles from Tennessee had introduced this thing back in February 2016 to 2024. It's now being known about a few months later, but it's still floating out there. But this is basically stating as a federal situation, not coming across for the state. How is this going to affect the states themselves? I don't know. But this is a federal law, not a state law. Because we are talking about the United States Congress. And we are dealing with federal laws. So, this, if I have to say the whole damn thing, I'm probably going to throw up anyway. Providing the sense of the House of Representatives that the political persecution of President Donald J. Trump is morally unjustifiable and has damaged the institutional trust to an extraordinary degree, that the Biden administration's weaponization of the federal government against Donald Trump, the Republican Party nominee for the president in 2024, must end. That those responsible for the persecution of Donald Trump within the Biden administration must be held accountable by Congress. And that the United States would benefit enormously from having Donald J. Trump inaugurated once again as the President of the United States on January 20th, 2025. It ain't going to pass. It ain't going to get voted on. But if it does, the Republican Party out there, they are going to be the entire Republican Party at one time, are they going to be saying that they're going to be forcing a mandate on the federal judicial system, saying that you cannot put a gag order on the Trump? Unfortunately, this damn thing hadn't been gone through the system. It's just been introduced. They're probably laughed out of the gourd anyway. They want to stop the gag order from Trump attacking those he kept putting into the firing line. A lot of innocent people. Doesn't matter. He's using it for political clout. He's using it to make his point across. He can do anything he wants. And this is getting on everyone else's nerves at this point. That wasn't bad enough on that damn thing. The same asshole also introduced another bill out there. Let's see. What was it earlier today? Give me a second. I gotta get this one researched as well. Okay, try this one. I go through several independents out there, and sometimes I get something that really gets my attention. And one of them, this one was introduced this month, a few weeks back, by the same idiot who wanted to protect Donald Trump from gag orders. H.R. 8321. Put that also in your book. To require persons convicted of unlawful activity on the campus of an institution of higher education beginning on or after October 7th, 2023, to provide community service in Gaza. I kid you not. I kid you not. I need to see the PDF on this one. Because I want to take a look at what I am going to be throwing up on. I want to see what the hell is this guy really all about, or is he just out of his mind? I'm trying to get to this information so I can take a look at it and then probably hit my head on the table, but that'll probably break. Hit my head on the anywhere else, I'll probably get a headache or something like that, or worse. But I want to see the PDF file of this one. So under Congress.gov, I'm checking out the PDF file on this one. Believe it or not, they've got this marked on here with an actual hard copy. There's a Mr. Lynch introduced the following bill, which was referred to the Committee on Armed Services and additional to the Committee of Veteran Affairs for a period to be subsequently determined by the Speaker, in which case for consideration of such provisions as fall within the jurisdiction of the committee concerned. A bill to establish a task force to protect members of the armed forces, veterans, and military families from financial fraud. What the hell are they talking about? That was not it. Federal fraud. Yeah, somebody's playing head games again. Hold on. Must research.